Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts, Minis and Jaguars. Okay, so you might not be able to see it or appreciate it, but this is a white primer. We primed it the first time. It was a kind of beige colour. You might be able to see the difference there. Yeah, you just see it. This is the original beige, and this is now a white one we've got. It's really handy having a light primer because you can really see. You can see there where the edges should be, and where they're all filled in. There's like a nasty edge on them here and here. The ring covers most of them, but we took it out anyway, and you can see now how nice those bits look on the side there, on the front. Sorry, I'm in the way of the camera. See, that one needs a little bit more work on it there, but you can see how nice they look. And what we did was we knocked it back. We primed it and then we knocked it back with some 800, and then we repainted it again. And this is the white primer. And it's looking really nice. Now we'll take it outside tomorrow and just double check everything. Roof's all done. So. Yeah, getting there. But it's looking pretty good. And that's just a gun finish. Now what we'll do is we'll knock it back again, and then touch up anything that needs going before it goes on Monday the 11th, which is when it's due to get painted. And we've had a bit of a change of heart with the colour scheme. The original colour the code was RCR. Which was a combination of the white and the green, and I think it was, I don't know if it was, I think it was I'm not sure if it was a British racing green, but I'm not sure if it was Brooklands or it was, there's so many British racing greens, but it had a tint in it, not a tint, like a metallic-y look, and it's quite dark colour, so we decided to go for something completely different, but you won't see that until a week or so, well, no, more than that, a couple of weeks from now. Goes in on the 11th, yeah. So what I'm going to do for a bit of fun, because I'm not doing the trivia now, is if anybody can guess, it's not going to be the woodcut green or whatever the green was, Sherwood green or whatever. It's not going to be the green and white that was originally when I bought the car. It's going to be completely different. It's going to be two-tone. The roof will be one colour and the body will be another colour. Including the arches, but if anybody can come up with a guess, the right combination, it doesn't have to be the exact colour, you know, blue and pink or brown and white or whatever, black, whatever colour, but it's going to be a combination, so the roof will be one colour and the body will be another colour. But if you come up with the right combination, if you're interested, and we'll do a little competition, and I'll get a t-shirt sent out to you, the Dave Jaguar t-shirt. But as I say, it's come on really nice, and I'm really happy with it. And you know, you can see there, like the finish in there, for instance. I mean, you can't see any lines from the welding at all whatsoever. It's really nice. So yeah, looking good. I mean, it's a brand new car, really, for all intents and purposes. And I'll get these arches done as well, so they'll be ready to go. There's a door there ready to go for paint. The bonnet. This is the boot, and this is the other door. They're all going in tomorrow. So yeah, it's just looking pretty good. But that white really shows up everything. I guess you know, black or white for a colour, it does show everything. So if it looks good in that, it should look good. So if you can think of what you think the colour might be, or what you think you might like it to be, or we'll say we'll run a competition. So we'll do a t-shirt for the first person that gets it right. So two colours, the roof is one colour, the body's another colour. But if you can come up with a scheme, it might be a bit strange to some, but I think it's going to look nice after seeing some pictures in Mini World or Mini whatever it is. Okay, going on from there, I've been doing quite a bit of work on this car, on this one here, and these are the doors that needed some repairing doing to them. And mainly the biggest problem's been was the rust under here. So you can see this one's back on. This particular panel, it's rough as hell, but I'll let new pieces in here and on the end there, and what we'll do is we'll lead load them and finish them off, because this piece you don't see, the door card goes over here, and actually the door inner is out. So what we'll do is we'll paint them, prime them inside white. We got the white paint mainly for the two cars, because the two XKs are going to be white. So we'll do them all inside, and then we'll reinstate this without the window mechanism and everything, and then we can re-weld them back in. It was the only way to get inside them. They had to come out. There was no other way of doing it. And then we'll just reposition them. And on this one you can see I've actually, this is just sitting in here. This is not actually stuck down, but I've got it so tight that, hang on, there we go. You can see I've lead loaded all inside there, and that'll all be primed. And then we looked at putting this in afterwards, because there's a strengthener that goes across here which has all been done. Yeah, so quite a lot of work. And then this one now will get done up, and you basically, as you can see there, you just fit that in, put it into that side, and then pop it in and get it. Once you got it all set up, you can re-weld it all back again. So that'll be finished up tomorrow. The one thing I did want to show you is this is the bit I was talking about for the XK guys. This is the wood that was inside it. You can see it. It's actually fallen apart. And that was inside, which is this bit that goes here in the corner. Can you imagine that wood was behind it there, and then this piece fits in back into the corner like that. So I've thought about it, rather than make it a nylon, which is it's a lot of work, I think I'll just put it back in the wood. I mean, the chances are, if it's lasted 60 years, well, it didn't last 60 years obviously, but you can see it's quite bad. But the conditions they're going to go out in now, it's not going to get anywhere near the life it did the first time around. And you can see there, we put all new pot rivets in the bottom, which was what was in it originally, and they'll all be redone. And then we can get them to primer point, and then start thinking about getting them painted. So yeah, that's about it for today. But yeah, I think the Mini's really coming on. It's looking well. It should be really nice when it's finished. But the colour scheme, it's actually my wife's idea. And to give you a clue, it's because of the internals of the car, the door cards, which could easily have been changed, but we just happen to have them anyway, and she thinks it looks quite two colours that go really well together, quite classy colours, and unusual for a Mini, very unusual. So there you go, it gives you a bit of a clue. So, you know, I wouldn't go for the obvious ones if you want a t-shirt. So anyway, take care, catch you in a few days, and let you see how we've got on then with the doors and the other bits and pieces that have to be done. So take care. Bye for now. Bye.